there's apparently a weird TikTok trend. I do not understand this TikTok trend at all. It's very strange. So apparently, according to the UK Guardian, if you haven't seen them yet, the videos are mesmerizing. A content creator with long straight hair sits at her kitchen table rapidly stringing together nonsense catchphrases over and over with the same cheerful expression and tone. We will play it for you in a second. The trend is called NPC streaming, named after the non-playable characters in video games that awkwardly repeat pre-programmed phrases and movements. Its most recognizable face is Pinky Doll, a Montreal content creator whose Ice Cream So Good clips went viral this week. Those phrases are actually her real-time reactions to gifts from her thousands of viewers who send over digital ice cream cones, roses, donuts, and hearts, which pop up as cartoon graphics on the screen. The gifts are worth anywhere from half a cent to a few bucks. With a big audience, it adds up in a full day. Pinky Doll says she has netted more than $7,000. Apparently, if you open up TikTok, you'll find plenty of imitators and parodies, each upping the ante of absurdity. One young creator sits in the tub, fully clothed in a sombrero, greeting viewers in a robotic voice while feebly splashing water in a loop. So, it is entertaining and disorienting, says The Guardian. It's really kind of weird. It's an in-joke, I suppose, because, you know, they're making fun of the fact that if you play any of these video games like the Grand Theft Autos, that these characters inhabit this uncanny valley where they're basically sex dolls who keep repeating the same phrase over and over, but now they're doing it with live humans. So it's like half a joke and half a weird quasi-pornographic thing. It appears to be the deal here. Here is what it looks like and sounds like.
Thank you, I am. Yes, Barbie. You got me feeling Barbie. Where's Ken? Cake, 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 cake. Oh, thank you, Dad. You got me feeling like a queen, huh? Thank you, Nastia. Thank you, Piba. Oh, what is that? Slay, huh? Yes, yes, yes. Ice cream so good. Pop, amazing. Slay, huh? Jay, I got your name, Galaxy. Wow, a lot of gift for you. Thank you, Miss. Wow, firework. This is the most beautiful firework I have ever seen in my life. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you. Ice cream so good. Yes, 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 yes. Pop, amazing. Oh, thank you, baby. Where's my white dress so I can match the flowers on my head? Beautiful.
Okay, so, what? So my understanding is that this is the world that has been created by our video game addicted youth, the Utes. So basically what we have here is a nesting doll of insanity. So we created video games that include women who are done up in a particular way, dressed like this, presumably, you know, with hair that is straight because it's easier graphically, and makeup in a certain way, and cleavage and all the rest of it. And it's put in video games. And then because young males were playing these video games, and they were apparently, I suppose, turned on by the non-player characters, that this became sort of a meme. And so now you have actual human women playing the non-playable characters. So you had non-playable characters modeled on human women, but badly. And now you have women who are playing the non-playable characters who are playing originally humans. And strangely, the non-playable characters are more human than the women who are playing the non-playable characters. Let's talk about maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So I've told you this before. I got a problem. I don't like vegetables. Vegetables are terrible. They're basically God's revenge on mankind. But you still have to eat them or you will die sooner, because the fact is that you need to eat healthy. This is why I rely on Balance of Nature fruits and veggies. They're a great way to make sure that you're getting essential nutritional ingredients every single day. Through Balance of Nature's advanced cold vacuum process, the vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients of the fruits and vegetables are preserved, so you can get that vital nutrition in each capsule. Balance of Nature is a whole food supplement with no additives, fillers, extracts, synthetics, pesticides, or added sugar. Pure fruits and veggies. Those are the only things they put in their capsules. Balance of Nature sent a bunch of their product down to the studio for my team to try. We all love them. They're kosher, so I'm able to have them as well, and I can testify as to how effective and good they are. For a limited time this summer, when you become a preferred customer at Balance of Nature, they are throwing in a free fruit and veggies travel set and giving an additional $25 off your first order. Go to balanceofnature.com. Use promo code Shapiro for a free travel set plus $25 off your first order as a preferred customer. That's balanceofnature.com. Promo code Shapiro, balanceofnature.com. Promo code Shapiro. Time for our Meat of It question, sponsored by Good Ranchers, where we get to the meat of a hard-hitting weekly question. The question is, has woke ideology always been disguised within mainstream Hollywood movies, or did it get progressively worse? The answer is it got progressively worse. Actually, the Hollywood industry was founded by people who were rather conservative. It took up until about the 1960s for the full Hollywood leftism to rear its ugly head. There were kind of signs of it in the 30s, signs of it in the 40s, but it was really by the 60s that it started to become full-blown. And now, obviously, it's been completely taken over because the market's been disconnected from the actual movie makers. But whether or not these kinds of messages can disguise themselves in entertainment, one thing is for sure. Foreign meat can disguise itself as a product of the United States. Yes, grocery store shelves are riddled with meat from other countries disguised in a product of the USA label. If you prefer to know without a shadow of a doubt where your meat comes from instead of guessing, well, there's one place to go. That is Good Ranchers. They source 100% American meat and deliver it to your door. No disguises, no surprises, just amazing American beef, chicken, and pork conveniently delivered when you need it. What exactly are you waiting for? Enjoy real meat and real service today with Good Ranchers. Visit goodranchers.com. Use my code Ben for $30 off any box. That's promo code Ben at goodranchers.com. Goodranchers.com is American meat delivered. So, number one, is it any wonder that boys are having trouble connecting with girls like human women? Because they're now operating at a twice remove from normal human women who do not do what you say. So part of this is obviously a sort of fetishistic control thing. Boys who who couldn't, speak to a girl, who are getting a girl to say things to them or say things that they want them to say, treating women as essentially just meat puppets that they can make say whatever they want, which is what a video game truly is, right? They're digital meat puppets. So you're getting these puppets to say whatever you want, but it's a real human girl. So I suppose that's a weird turn on for some folks. But again, it demonstrates that screens actually generate sickness, right? At a certain point, when you're no longer communicating with actual human beings, you end up at this remove where you strip mine away what makes people human to just the things that you want about the people. And that's really what this is, right? Every layer, we're strip mining away what makes somebody human. So what an NPC character in a video game is, a playable character means that you have a wide variety of things that you can do. There's a bit of choice that's involved by you, the player, but an NPC is a character who's inhabiting the background or who says a set of phrases that they can only say, right? There are no other phrases that they can say. And so you've stripped, if NPC is to human, like a very basic robot, right? It looks quasi-humanoid in Uncanny Valley way. And it says a few human-like things, but it doesn't have any choice, and it can only say a few of those things. But the idea is that that's not enough of a turn on. So now you're going to put that, what they like about the NPC characters, they now want in the actual human. A human who does precisely what you want and says precisely the thing you want and says a set of phrases and looks in a particular way. If this is what you're expecting from women, gentlemen, good luck to you. But you wonder why reproduction is going to go down in the West. You wonder why people aren't getting married, why people aren't getting girlfriends. Because when you strip mine away, what makes another human a human in favor of the thing that you get some sort of perverse pleasure from, you can't have a relationship. Let's be real about this. Other human beings, messy, difficult. Conversations, difficult. I'm married for 15 years. We have a wonderful, beautiful marriage, my wife and I. But the reality is that she's a separate human being from me with separate thoughts and feelings. And we have to have conversations all the time about how I feel about things, how she feels about things. We're constantly negotiating with one another. That is what it means to have a relationship with a human being. What we've done as a society, thanks to technology, is we've strip mined away all of the difficult parts of relationship. And what you come up with is a life-size human doll who says the things that you want it to say in a set order as you want it to say it. And so am I deeply worried about the technological future in which young men basically go get themselves sex dolls who can speak a few phrases to them and then they feel as though they've gotten what they want out of the bargain? Yeah, I mean, I'm deeply concerned about that. We've basically prepped an entire generation of young men to want exactly that. That's what pornography has done. Pornography is a way of strip mining away what it means to be a woman. The feminist movement wasn't wrong that pornography is dehumanizing. Of course it's dehumanizing. It's taking the part of what it means to be human and stripping it away in favor of the purely animalistic. There's nothing else left. It's fantasy, right? This is, again, why the entire pornographic world exists inside the world of fantasy. But fantasy is not reality. And you know what it turns out? Fantasy is not fulfilling either. Fantasy is empty. Fantasy is stupid. And this is like the highest version of that. This is the apotheosis of stupid, idiotic fantasy that strip minds away everything it means to be human in favor of just what appears to be bizarre crap on TikTok. And I'm sure these ladies can make a lot of money from that, but that doesn't mean that what they're doing is good for women. And gentlemen, if you are participating in this because you think it's, memery or whatever, I would recommend that you think about, maybe asking out an actual real life girl and having a conversation with her like a human being. All right, guys, the rest of the show continues right now. You're not going to want to miss it. We'll be getting into RFK Jr. talking about Israel in the most sterling terms, but apparently, according to Democrats, he's a wild anti-Semite. If you're not a member, become a member, use code Shapiro at checkout for 2 months free on all annual plans. Click that link in the description and join us.